First up, personal pronouns. When it comes to gender, Haitian Creole is neutral. So for example, Haitian Creole uses the same word whether you're talking about a man, woman, or object. It uses the word li. So as a subject pronoun, the Haitian Creole word li can mean he, she, or it. Now, in many cases, you can easily tell from the context if someone is talking about a male or a female. Listen to this example.
Mona, al prepare yon ti manje pou Catherine. Depi matin, li pa kon manje, non? Oui, ma tante. M'a fait ça koun ya, tante.
Eps, zamim, oui, c'est où? Tande, combien kob ou vend chaque sachet fleurs sa yo? Ah, mon cher, pas de problème. N'a pas bon yon pour $5, oui? Oh, ok. Li bon. Ket, pas konnen ki koule li vle. Ah, ok, zami. Est-ce que c'est pour yon fille ou bien pour yon garçon à acheter? C'est pour maman. Li malade, li dans l'hôpital, donc, le mal visité li, vle montrer que m'apprécie. Ah, ok. Eh bien, c'est maman, c'est yon fille. Prends un sachet fleur rose pour lui, men. C'est vrai, c'est une bonne idée. Eh bien, bon ça. Ah, ok, garçon. Merli. Ah, mon cher, merci un pile. Bon bagay. Podo bien.
And now, here are the rest of the main pronouns in Haitian Creole. Moi means I, me, my. Ou means you, your. Li means he, she, it. Him, his, her, its. Nous means we, us, our. You, plural. Your, plural. Yo means they, them, their. Now, fun fact, Haitian Creole uses the same words for personal pronouns, object pronouns, and possessive adjectives. So this is why, for example, the Haitian Creole word moi can mean I, me, or my. And now for the possessive pronouns in Haitian Creole. Pa moi or pam means mine. Pa ou or pao means yours. Pali or pala means his, hers, its. Panu or pana means ours or yours, plural. And payo means theirs. So as you can see, to make a possessive pronoun in Haitian Creole, all you have to do is add the word pa in the beginning. And also keep in mind that the word pa in Haitian Creole can also mean don't or not. So for example, a Haitian Creole sentence like c'est pas pour moi can mean it's not for me. And now for the reflexive pronouns in Haitian Creole. Tête moi means myself. Tête ou means yourself. Tête li means himself, herself, itself. Tête nous means ourselves, yourselves. Tête yo means themselves. Now, fun fact, the Haitian Creole word tête can literally mean head. So the Haitian Creole words tête moi can also literally mean my head. But of course, when used as a reflexive pronoun, the Haitian Creole word tête can also mean self or oneself. And now for the emphatic or intensive pronouns in Haitian Creole. So another way you can say myself, yourself, and so on in Haitian Creole is by using the word menm after a personal pronoun to put even more focus on the subject. So for example, moi-même can mean I, myself. Ou même can mean you, yourself. Lui-même can mean he, himself. She, herself. Or it, itself. Nous-mêmes can mean we, ourselves. Or you, yourselves. And finally, yo-même can mean they, themselves. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. So you can say the word mem a second time to put even more focus on the subject. And when you do this, put more stress when you say it the second time. So for example, moi-même mem can mean I, myself. Ou même can mean you, yourself. Li même can mean he, himself, she, herself, or it, itself. And now to really get a feel for how this works when speaking Haitian Creole, listen to this example.
Li gen bon ti miban, li gen bon ti epis. Bon, Régine, c'est où qui te fait manger ça? Bon, Régine, c'est où même qui te fait manger ça? Bon, Régine, c'est où même qui te fait manger ça?
So as you can see, the Haitian Creole word mem really helps you to add more life to what you're saying. And now for the expletive pronouns in Haitian Creole. So expletive pronouns are kind of interesting because sometimes they are called dummy pronouns because they often fill in the spot of the subject in some sentences. So for example, a sentence like there is food in the fridge. In this case, there is the expletive pronoun. So interestingly, like English, there are two expletive pronouns you need to focus on in Haitian Creole. They are li, which in this case can mean it, and gen, which in this case can mean there. So, for example, let's say you wanted to say it is 7 o'clock in Haitian Creole. Well, that would be li sete. And of course, let's say you wanted to say there is food in the fridge in Haitian Creole. Well, that would be gen manger na frigidaire. And now for the demonstrative pronouns in Haitian Creole. Sa or sa means this or that. Sa yo means these or those. Now, fun fact, the Haitian Creole word sa and sa with the extra trailing letter A mean almost the same thing, and they are often used interchangeably. But to be more precise, sa with the extra trailing letter A can be more specific, but again, you're going to realize that many people use them, especially in writing, interchangeably. And now for the interrogative pronouns or question words in Haitian Creole. Kisa means what. Kimun or kiyes means who. Kikote means where. Comment or kijan means how. Pukisa means why. Combien means how many or how much. And finally, Eske means all of the other question words, especially question words that have to do with yes or no questions. And now for the relative pronouns in Haitian Creole. You can use them to connect different ideas in a sentence. The main one you need to know is the Haitian Creole word qui, which can mean what, who, which, or that. Now, other Haitian Creole words that often work in a similar way are ke, which can mean that, saki or sak, which can mean what, that which, or that, kote, which can mean where, and finally, le, which can mean when. So here is an interesting fact about the Haitian Creole word ke. So it's very similar to the optional or deletable word that in English. You see, in English, there are situations where you can remove the word that in a sentence without changing the meaning of the sentence. So for example, a sentence like, she said that he ate. Well, if you were to remove the word that from the sentence, which would be, she said he ate, as you can see, the meaning is virtually the same. So Haitian Creole works in a very similar way. So let's say, for example, you were to say that in Haitian Creole, that would be, li te di ke li te manger. Well, if you were to remove the word ke, that would be, li te di li te manger. The meaning is virtually the same. And just like English, the deletable or optional Haitian Creole word ke often appears after these words. Di, which can mean say or tell. So for example, you don't have to say mwen di ke, you can simply say mwen di. Kwe, which can mean believe. So for example, you don't have to say mwen kwe ke, you can simply say mwen kwe. Penser, which can mean think. So for example, you don't have to say mwen pense ke, you can simply say mwen pense. And now for the indefinite pronouns in Haitian Creole, let's begin with the ones that are mainly singular. Yon lot means another. N'importe moun means anybody or anyone. N'importe bagay means anything. Chaque means each. Youn ou soit lot means either. Tout moun means everybody or everyone. Tout bagay means everything. Moins means less or fewer. Ni youn ni lot can mean neither. Personne can mean nobody or no one. Rien can mean nothing. Yon moun can mean somebody or someone. Yon bagay can mean something. And now for the indefinite pronouns that are mainly plural. Today or toulede can mean both. Anpil can mean many or much. Kek gren, pa anpil, yon ti quantité, yon ti kras can mean few. Plusieurs means several or many. And now for the indefinite pronouns that are variable. Lot can mean other or others. Tout means all. N'importe means any. Plus means more. Before, piplis can mean most. Aucun means none. Kek nan, yon quantité can mean some. Okay, so fun fact, you can actually use these pronouns to make partitive expressions. You know, these of them statements. In Haitian Creole, they are Nan Yo. So, for example, kek nan yo means some of them. Plusieurs nan yo means several of them. Anpil nan yo means many of them, and so on. And now for the reciprocal pronouns in Haitian Creole. The main one you need to know is youn lot, which can mean each other or one another. And also, it's useful to know the words youn ak lot, which can mean with each other. And now for the exclamatory pronouns in Haitian Creole. This one is really simple because in English, the main exclamatory pronoun is what? So in Creole, there are many ways you can express this. For example, you can say, Ki sa? Mes amis? Kanon koze? Oh. Now, using these kinds of expressions can really bring life to what you're saying in Haitian Creole. Listen to these two examples.
Oh, gado koze, apa nou get arrivé. Hey, Jonel, bout la ba loin non baz. Ah, mon chemin, de tout ça. De pou on ek pran Cléo la, ou déraper. Non yon badjo arrivé, oui. Oh. Ok. Ma vin la pi souvent.
And that's all there is to it. So really, take your time to learn these pronouns in Haitian Creole. Subscribe and thanks for watching.